Who let the cows out? Moo, 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 moo. Oh, shoot, this video's going? Oh, my bad. Alright, here we go, guys. Here is the volume. I guess I'll get back to the math and not bumping my tunes. So here we go. Good morning. We got some more volume. Remember, volume is the amount of space inside an object. And we're just going to learn how to take the volume of 3 more shapes today. But the process is just the same. You're just plugging numbers into a formula and paying attention to detail. So here we go. Let's look here. Find the volume of the following shapes. Include units and round to the nearest hundredth. So this right here, this is the cylinder. So we're going to be using our cylinder formula right here. A good idea to copy it down. Volume equals pi times the radius squared times the height. And now we'll just go ahead and plug in. It might even be helpful to, write down what these equal before you plug it in. The radius is 4. The radius is 4, and the height is 9. So we can go ahead and plug those into our formula. Pi times 4 squared times the height, which is 9. So I'm just going to go right ahead, right away, and plug into my calculator. First, I'll show it with the online calculator. So it is pi, so you press the pi button. And then it was 4 squared. To get the squared button, you'll see that XY right by the 0. Press that, it'll initiate the exponent. So then times the height, which was 9. And there's your answer. 452.389. So if we want to round that, we got 452.389. And if we're going to round that to the nearest hundredth, that means we're going to be rounding this number. So we take our eyes and we look at the one right next to it, and it's above 5. So we're going to give it a shove. So our final answer will be 452.39 feet cubed. It's cubic feet for volume. We might come back to that later. All right, next one. Let's find the volume of the sphere. Volume for a sphere equals 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. Careful there, cubed. So, good idea to write out what it is right away. The radius here is 5 feet. It's halfway across the circle. So if we plug it into our formula, we'll get volume equals 4/3 times pi times 5 to the third power. To the third power. So let's look at how we could solve this on our calculator, if you have your calculator with you. So here we go. How do I work this thing? There it is. Okay. So it's 4/3, so you can do 4 divided by 3. You got the pi, second, or no, you don't need second, just pi. So we're at 4/3 pi, and then it is the radius, which was 5. You can get that little caret button to get your 3, and that will give you your answer. 523.598. 523.598. 523.598. 523.598. 523.598. Okay. And then if we want to round that to the nearest hundredth, we're going to be looking at, again, this value here, that 9. So you look to the right of it, it's an 8. So that's going to shove the 9 up to a 0, which will make that become a 6. So it'll be 523.60 feet cubed. Remember, volume is always feet cubed. Area is feet squared. Okay. Last one here. It is the volume of a cone. Volume of a cone equals 1/3 pi times the radius squared times the height. So, this one right here. Let's find out what we know, our radius and our height, because we're going to need that for our formula. The height is going to be 10 feet. The radius, warning, 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 it is not 14. The radius is only halfway across. So the radius here will be halfway of 14, which is 7. That's the trick. Hopefully we don't fall for that. So volume equals 1/3 times pi times 7 squared times the 10. You plug that all into your calculator, and you see what you get. Oops. 1/3 pi times 7 squared times and you get 513. Volume equals 513.126. Wow, we have to round again. All three of these we just had to round. Feet cubed. So then that's the volume here. So then my last question would be, which of these objects, if you were in the desert and you had to bring one of these jugs of water here, which shape would you choose and why? I would go with the sphere. It holds the most water. It has the highest volume. It has the most space inside. That's what volume calculates. All right. Real quick here. Last one, just to recap how we calculate the volume of a prison. Volume equals the area of the base times the height. So that's this right here, the B. That's your B right there. So B equals 2 times 3. B equals 6. And then we can plug that in. So 6, the height is right here. That's 8. So volume equals 48 centimeters cubed. All right. Who let the cows out? I'm out.